It was really good. The Peter Murphy Classic the first night, my car fired off good. I didn't qualify as well as I should have, but other than that, I was put in a good spot throughout the whole night. So led all 30 laps and just tried to minimize my mistakes as much as I could. And I knew eventually that it was going to rubber up. I just didn't know how early, and I started searching around probably a little bit sooner than I should have. And I just hate to be on the outside looking in those situations. Rubber laid probably like lap 6 or 7, and it felt like we did 30 laps, and I look at the board and it's lap 14. So I just tried to conserve my tires throughout the race and just be really easy on and off the throttle from the straightaway to the exit of the corner. So I don't know, my car was phenomenal all night. It just really laid left and drove forward, and kind of put the ball in my court, and just worked on not making any mistakes.
Right. Well, we have third champagne here, so could have been 2 spots better, but we'll take it. Hopefully this rain splits ways. But yeah, good night for the 94 TH car. Boys busted their butt. We ran Ben too, so a lot of fun. Just a shame. You always bummed when you come to Tulare and take rubber, and it's part of it. But we hope we can run the fence tomorrow. Hope this rain goes away. Love coming here and love to do it again. We're locked in, so I think that I don't know what's going to happen. If that rain date, we get that too or what. But good night overall. We had fun. Thanks everyone. We're going to have a couple beers and hang out, and hope this rain goes away.
Got rubber in my eye. It was a good night. We put together a solid night. We were happy to make it for qualifying after graduating from Fresno State today, and we had a good night. We had a good time trial. Timed in good. Made it through our heat and 6th to 4th in the dash, and started 4th, and had a moment of challenging for 2nd. Racing with Dominic, and then lap car just about spun out in front of me, and I just kind of tried to get underneath it and ended up 4th on that situation, and just stayed in line and tried not to lose any more positions, and brought it home 4th. So hopefully we have a little better surface tomorrow night, and hopefully we could put together 2 good races with 360 and 410.
Started off okay. We drew the last car to qualify, but ripped off a pretty good lap, quick time in our group. Transferred out of the heat race, and then drew the 7 in the dash. My dash pill draw skills aren't too good lately, but then I went and made it worse by hitting a tractor tire, knocking the front end out of it, and hitting another tractor tire as a result of that, and flipping and tearing up the car. Got to thank everybody who came over and helped us get it all back together before the feature. Had a bunch of people come on over, which is pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing about the racing community is somebody needs help, everybody comes over and helps. So can't thank all them guys enough, but started 8th and finished 5th in the rubber, and kind of bummed for Peter. Wish it could have been a better racetrack and a better race. I feel like our car was better than a 5th place car. Just hard to make any moves. So hopefully maybe Mother Nature will help us out a little bit tomorrow with racetrack conditions, and hopefully we get to race.
Night went all right. Timed in 3rd in the heat, or 3rd in our group, which wasn't bad. Got a bad start in the heat race. Oh, those guys are having a good time, huh? Got 3rd in the heat race after pretty much destroying the car. I was lucky to finish. KO'd the wall. That was a really big mistake on my part, and kind of got my ass chewed for it. So in the feature, started 11th. I feel really bad. I ran over Bernal there when everybody stopped there. I think Gualda wrecked maybe, and everybody stopped, and I didn't see it, and TK I know didn't see it, and so we kind of blew through there, and I was dodging and diving and caught Bernal's right rear, and it popped it, so I feel really bad for him. But I got to salvage some spots there. I restarted 8th, and then ended up 7th in the feature. So hopefully we can get tomorrow in. I think we got a good piece. These guys worked their butt off after the heat race after I pretty much destroyed it. So hopefully we can get it back to it's together now, and hopefully we can get tomorrow in and the rain holds off. So we'll see. Overall, it was a good night.
Started off a little rough. This place has always been kind of not my biggest. I'm not a big fan of this place, so started off a little rough and kind of worked things out. Went past 1 or 2 cars in the heat race and figured out that we had no brakes, so we got the brakes fixed finally after the heat race. Started on the pole to B. Kind of just kept pace with Blake Carrick and
couldn't really do much with him. He was just fast enough, and finally he made a little mistake, and I snuck by him and ended up, I don't know how big of a lead we had, but it must have been all right. Felt pretty comfortable out front, and then actually ran out of fuel coming to the checkered, so I don't think we could have gotten much luckier than that. Started 21st-ish, I believe, in the main event, and ended up 7th. So all in all, I'll take it. It was pretty hard to pass with the rubber, and got upstairs early when the track was still good, and made some passes and gave a few back once I didn't find the rubber soon enough. So all in all, it was a pretty good night after our rebound from qualifying.
It was another typical night at the Thunderdome. 5th quick in our group by .001. 5th quick, first quick makes a big difference in this deal. So we were P5 in our heat rather than P1. So we got out of our heat, started the back, and avoided all the carnage. I might have passed one car legitimately. But plus is I finished 10th, and I don't think I finished a race here since like 2014. So I guess the finish first, you got to finish. Or what is it? To finish first, you must finish to finish first. So lights out. They want to do some work on this thing, get the hell out of here, go to the car wash and wash the rubber down, I guess. But that's it. Hopefully tomorrow works and the rain stays away.